chat goes wild, the heroes are chosen, players are waiting for the time to start. Time to start. Player games cover stage, a battle locked in neon rays. Starvault champions rise today under blazing stars in endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might? Weapons clash like thunder's roar, 1,000 cheers, they scream for more. Blades of fire and shields that glow, every strike is a tale they'll know. The stakes are high, the prize untold, legends forged in molten gold. Starvault champions rise tonight under blazing stars and endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might? Starvault champions rise tonight under blazing stars and endless light. Who will fall and who will fight in the tournament of might? The arena shakes the ground so loud. The teams are ready. The chat goes wild, the heroes are chosen, players are waiting for the time to start. Time to start. Player games cover stage, a battle locked in neon rays. Starvault champions rise today under blazing stars in endless light.
So. All right. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Anyone who's there, coming to check out Starvault Tournament of Champions tonight. The finals going down. As you can see on the screen tonight, we're gonna have my hero Jerry taking on Metabreakers. So he's gonna come out in first and second place for this tournament, winning those grand prizes. So, all right. I got with here as two players from yesterday. If you want to introduce yourselves, y'all can go on ahead.
I'm Square. I was the captain of Whirlpool. We got to 4th place yesterday. It was really great.
I am Broke Jesus. I was a part of the Broke Saviors. Although we didn't make it as far, we tried just...
Yeah, absolutely. Whirlpool and Broke Saviors. We actually saw both of y'all in my bracket yesterday. I know Whirlpool Square, you started off in my bracket. And so we were pretty hyped when we saw you kind of squeeze through in that first bracket, only to come back and place Metabreakers again in the semifinals. And y'all did incredible in those semifinals, man. I see y'all understood y'all had to take care of that enemy Stern on Metabreakers and force them into a different character. And then y'all really held y'all own. Y'all had us going thinking y'all were taking it. So we were a little upset when, we were a little upset when we saw that in, and we were like, no, we love Metabreakers too, but Whirlpool was like the underdog keeping us going. So, what do you think about today's teams? What do you think their strengths are as a squad? We got Metabreakers and we got My Hero Jeremy. What are your opinions on that?
Host, if you'd care to go to first.
Yeah, sure. So with Metabreakers, they have a really strong team composition here. Like, no matter who you ban, they really adapt well around it. So, like, if you ban the Stern, they have a Zaralex and a Nemesis who, they negate your CC effects and they take all of the artifacts and such. It's very strong. And with My Hero Jerry's team, it's sort of the opposite, but still very strong. They have a couple very great characters, and they also play really well together.
Okay, tell me more about My Hero. Okay, go ahead.
Adding to what he said, sorry to interrupt, is with Team Metabreakers, they definitely came out swinging early in game. Like he said, they lock down and control POIs such as Arena, Portal Artifacts, something to watch. I believe they're going to be a fun group to be focused on, but Team My Hero Jerry is not one to actually sleep on either. Their organized onslaught of coordinated assaults be no slacking matter whenever it comes to pressing offense and retaliating when needed.
Okay, tell me a little more about My Hero Jerry in that aspect, because I didn't get to see them play. I saw plenty of Metabreakers. I saw all their matches. Yes, you are absolutely right. Their team comp is incredible. They got such good work together that no matter what, they're pushing through. They were super aggressive. But Jerry, I didn't get to see. So how were they playing? Were they aggressive? Were they defensive?
My Hero Jerry, they ended up getting HPV banned almost every single game for their favor, no. Even with one of their highest picks and their biggest lane pressures being banned, they've still always had a different answer almost every time. As I said, even though they lack that biggest strength, they'll still come back retaliating with great counter offense.
Man. Okay, so two teams that can adapt well, that are very coordinated and can make things happen. This will be interesting. Now, who do you think are the players to watch out for? I know when I was watching Metabreakers yesterday, Azan was killing it, man. Killing it. Definitely MVP of a lot of those matches. But so what about y'all? What are y'all thinking for My Hero Jerry or if Metabreakers? Who y'all believe are players to watch out for?
I mean, like you said, you definitely have to watch out for Azan there. A lot of people might know him as Cam, but he's been a great Stern for a few months now. Really strong player in every aspect. And then on My Hero Jerry's side, I think you have to definitely watch out for Rope River here. He's a really great Kaleo, and I mean, when you give him the chance to scale, it'll get out of hand pretty quickly, I feel like. Though I never got the chance to face against him myself.
Okay. Now, what about you, Broke Jesus? What do you think?
Adding on to what he's saying, not to take away one bit, I do think for My Hero Jerry, we have great DPS once more on their team. We're going to have a great healer comp from them as well. So even banning that HPV, they're going to have a lot of different options they can play around and work with. They're not just stuck to one character, and that's important. Aside from them, going back to Team Meta Breakers, having a comp such as Toast, Doom, a Paul Kid, all these different names who like to roam around and do all these crazy things, they're going to have to be watched constantly.
Okay, interesting. Well, and okay, so both teams have some heavy hitters. You said they have a good heal and DPS comp. Man, I can't wait to see that. That's always a struggle to get through. You have really great healers pocketing your DPSs. So we'll see how that goes. Now, what do you think about this tournament has been the most surprising? Thinking like any teams that got eliminated before you thought they would, or any that made it farther than you thought they would?
I can definitely speak to this one because I know we got through it in the end, but personally, when I was going up against Team Archaon, I thought this team is going to be the death of us early on. So I was actually very surprised when we pulled that through. It was a great game, though.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I said the same thing to Power. I was like, oh my goodness, I thought Archeon would be one of the ones to make it furthest. They had some of the winners from the last tournament in their team. So I was surprised to see him. And then I was like, oh yeah, let's go bracket A.
So I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I felt like I was pretty surprised that my team got so far.
And what about you, bro?
For me personally, to focus on both these teams alone, the Toast team being Meta Breakers, they ended up taking us on Racket 1. I didn't think that team was going to be a concern for my team. I thought it was going to be a whole lot uncoordinated, more so than what we saw. As what was shown and proven, they definitely took us by surprise, and they definitely have been holding their own since. Adding to that, Rope Rivers team, I expected a team like White as Starry with their coordination to somehow come up above them. And that just goes to add to this whole draft tournament. We've got Rope Rivers team surprising us around every corner, showing that they can handle almost any situation.
Absolutely. And what do you think that comes from? You think they like, do you know if they spend a lot of time in those 2 weeks after the draft and just like practice, or do they just play so much with each other on the regular? They just got that ability to meld so well?
I believe the most important thing for them is noticing patterns. This is one thing I've noticed from Rope River especially, and he will be able to notice those patterns of how certain people play and what kind of advantages they try and go for. Now, I hate to say it, but a good way to stop anybody from getting advantage is player hate, and if you end up stopping them early, you're going to end up cutting them off.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, what have been y'all favorite parts of the tournament personally?
Compared to the previous tournament, I think just how close the games have been has been my favorite part for sure. Like, these have been some of the best games in Starvault I've had in quite a while. And I mean, it really shows like the true colors of Starvault, and it's just like there's so much depth there that's been unexplored.
Absolutely. What about you, bro?
I definitely agree with everything he just mentioned. I do want to say once more, I feel with other tournaments, we had a lot of players who just felt they were lacking the skill or just couldn't catch up. And I hope with a tournament like this, it truly does show. There may be aces up teams, but as long as you stick together and you can find answers yourself, anybody can do it.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. From spectating these matches, you had some that like went a little fast, but honestly, compared to the first tournament, I didn't really see any that just got straight ran through. Every team put up a fight, even if they got beat kind of bad. Everyone put up a hell of a fight, made it very entertaining, exciting to watch. I could feel the tension. It made me want to jump in, and it's like, oh, why do I got to be stuck behind the camera? But okay, incredible. All right, now, what do you think each team's chances of success are today when it comes to My Hero versus Meta Breakers? What do you think they got to do to really achieve success, get that victory going?
You want to start this one out, Broke?
Sure. So for my answer on this, I think that the outcome will be decided very early on. I can't tell which team is going to have that advantage. Sure, there will be chances for comebacks. I remain firm in one fact though. I'll keep my eyes close on the matchups very closely. One wrong move could change this game in anyone's favor.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm I basically have the same idea there, bro, because I think Metabreaker's team, they have a really strong early game. And if like they can't, if My Hero Jerry can't sort of stop that right from the start, they're just going to scale out of control. But if My Hero Jerry can stay up there, I think they have a much greater chance in the end game.
Okay. And that end game, I explained it in my stream a little earlier, yesterday. When actually during your match, Whirlpool, your final one with Metabreakers, that that end game is really what kills you in these MOBA type games. The longer it goes on with that longer respawn time, any loss of a fight is crucial to a team. So if it gets to that point, you're right, it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense. Anyone who makes that first mistake is going to almost guarantee loss for their.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So now, last one. Who do y'all think? Who y'all voting for? Who y'all pulling for in this one? My Hero or Meta?
Personally,
oh.
Go ahead.
I've got to go for My Hero Jerry. I mean, as an HBV main myself, I'm always rooting for Tricky here. You know, you've seen the happy dance, I bet. The happy dance is the best thing in the game.
Oh my god. Is it? Okay,
Personally, myself, they already took me out, so I better see Toast Team, Metabreakers. I better see you guys win this personally. Rope River, you guys better put up a good fight for me to watch too.
Absolutely. Well, there you hear it, Jerry. Meta, y'all better bring your game. We're expecting something amazing. We're doing best 2 out of 3 here. So whoever takes this is going to take the final prize, which I believe we've divvied up. It's going to be 60% to first place, 30 to second, 10 to third. So that's going to be something to be excited for. So thank you, everyone. Again, like I said, we got Broke Jesus, who was the captain of Broke Saviors, correct?
Yes, sir. And thank you so
Absolutely.
much for having me once more.
No problem. And then we got, of course, Square here, captain of Whirlpool. We saw a lot of them yesterday. So thank you so much for coming on by.
Appreciate you in front of me.
Yeah,
It
no
was
problem.
an awesome interview.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. We're gonna have to start doing this a little more regular on the next ones, or maybe we can get something going after tournaments and we can get people in for a little Q&A, a little round table. But we'll see what we can do. But thanks so much for coming out. I'm sure the audience loved that, and we'll be sure to get you back out and make sure you check out the stream and enjoy the match.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait.
Absolutely. All right, catch y'all later. All right. What is up, everyone? Back in the chat. I am back. Just had to get things situated. Thank you, everyone, for showing up early. If you did checking out that those matches, Stardog, I'm trying to look that up so I can see who is banned for you. Let me take a quick peek. See, I think if they're in the captain's chat. All right, and now that we left those two, thank you again, Square Broke Jesus, for coming through for that interview. Great insight. Love to hear it. Now I want to introduce you to my second in command here, Lonely Moon Casting, my one and only F18 Power, the wonderful creator of all these overlays. So go ahead and come on in. She'll be co-casting with me. Introduce yourself.
Guys, that was such a great interview. Such good information. Congratulations on that. And yeah, I think we most definitely need to do some more interviews with all the captains and some players. I think that would be very interesting. I think you did a great job and great questions.
Thank you.
So kudos on that one. I'm glad we're able to hear a little bit of their voice. Can't wait to hear My Hero Jerry and Metabreakers, see what they thought about how the finals were. Yay, good. That's fabulous. So, and if anybody out there will probably ask in Discord if anybody has any questions. So maybe we could get to ask questions during chat also for each team. So that would be interesting. Put the captains on the hot seat. Not too hot though. So, I'm so excited for this. How is everybody doing today? I'm so glad that we were able to postpone the ending instead of just having them all grouped together, because I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, they're getting a huge prize, whoever wins.
Absolutely.
And then they get the bragging rights too. So
I'm sure they're hungry for that money.
Thanks to our sponsors, Games, for putting up the prize pool for us, also for having such a great game. If anybody hasn't currently played it, they do have it's free to play on Meta. They are doing a current tester for Steam. So if you're a Steam player and do not have a Meta Quest, make sure you get into their Discord and let them know that you want to be a part of that test, and maybe you can sneak in and help them out, so they can work out all the kinks and bugs for that Steam setup.
Absolutely.
Also, a big shout out for MeanSanta. If we didn't have MeanSanta, we wouldn't have this tournament. So big kudos for those. Also, we are currently going to be streaming alongside our Spanish-speaking streamer, and that's Triplex VR. So make sure you also pull him up. Again, it's going to be totally Spanish speaking. He does not speak any English, or if he does, not very much. So give him a big kudos. Make sure you go over there and thank him for joining the squad. So it's always nice to have that capability and be able to spread the game. More people know about it, the more that we have larger tournaments and more tournaments. So but yeah, so I'm excited. Who thinks it's going to win? Metabreakers or My Hero Jerry?
All right, and I have it in now. We have our ban pick. So Metabreakers have banned HBV. Jerry is banned. Oh no, for My Heroes. And then we have Jerry has banned Zara. So Metabreakers cannot use Zara. And I believe Jerry cannot use HBV. So those are our bans.
Oh. Well.
Let me get that back over here. So All right, and okay, you say they
So,
get put on the wall of champions as well if they win. There you go. For any future players in the tournaments can see all the champions.
oh, fabulous. Oh, I love that. That'll be so cool. I did not see that, Square. Thank you for bringing that out. Um, that's great news. I love that. I think that's
Absolutely.
great to
Oh,
have. Oh, they
mm,
started.
it's starting.
Go
Here we
ahead
go.
and yeah, let's get it going.
Switched over. Got the screen unmuted. We're good to go. And the calm before the chaos. And here we go. Again, let us know if there's anything up, if the sound of the game is too low, anything like that. Go ahead, share it in the chat. Everything should be good, but always love the support of our chatters. And here we go. We got Metabreakers moving in. Looks like there's going to be a little fight right here over green buff on Sunnyside. Okay. Imagine pushing back. Metabreakers being aggressive on the buffs. Zoom Boy, Toast, all on that purple buff, grabbing it for this squad. We see some long-range fire being laid on them from an enemy drone on My Hero Jerry's side. We look at the map, we can see two of My Hero Jerry over on the right side, Mars and Calio. Looks like we're gonna head over there. We can get unstuck. There we go. All right, we got Rivers right here. We just heard in the interview that Rivers is indeed a great Calio, so let's see what kind of damage they can do. They're kind of hanging back at the moment. They see the enemy, but they know they don't want to push too yet. It's early. We see Metabreakers really focusing those buffs, coming and taking this second purple buff. As that goes down, My Hero Jerry's pushing down the shadow side lane, leading their bots into the tower. We got Apple Kid and Zoom Boy getting caught between some bots and the enemies. Oh, but their team comes to back them up. We got Toast. Toast and Zoom Boy pushing enemies back, making sure they can't flank their Calio at the moment, take her out too early. They don't want her to get shut down. We see Toast taking a position on the portal, trying to capture that, give a quick escape for his team if they need it. Tricky up top. They banned his HPV, so he's rocking the Smith, laying down some heavy suppressing fire from above the cliffs. Portal is captured by Meta. See a fight here at the jump pad. Toast pushing in. Looks like he's going for Tricky. We're gonna switch through some first persons here. Except for Calio. Calio, we gotta go third. She's hard to watch in first person. Flips a lot. River's still kind of playing back. Doesn't want to engage too hard. Definitely smart. Can't really backflip and stuff right now. Can only jump. But doesn't have the exact maneuverability she'll have later in the game. Kind of hanging out right here. Now, if we see on the map, they're rocking with Metabreakers is rocking the plan they did for the majority of the matches yesterday. They got Stern, Azan rolling by himself. The whole rest of the team rocking the opposite side, trying to keep that team fight going. So far, they're doing pretty good in the team fight. They've been getting low, but their healers have been pretty clutch. Uh-oh, a pool kid jumps over. Might not be the greatest, but he manages to get right back over and heals. Agent's almost down. Shows just rude. Oh, but they take out a pull. A pull got too hungry trying to finish off those kills and instead died themselves. Just goes to show you gotta pull back sometimes. In that team fight, first team fight of the game, My Hero Jerry has taken the victory. They're gonna back off now. Looks like they're heading to the opposite side. They're gonna go stop Stern. They know he's a danger. They can't let him just do whatever he wants. Let's get in on the zone right here. He sees the map. He's got good map knowledge. He knows they're coming, so he's kind of hanging back, but he's not scared. He's not running. He's just playing safe. Now we got a whole team. He's going to use his Thunder Orb to just rock those minions right there. Oh, but they're going to take his green buff. Oh, and he's got the whole team here. Is his squad going to back him up in time? They're all on shadow side, bottom lane. Looks like Rite of the Crystal has started. Surprisingly, my hero Jerry didn't push the Stern. Maybe they didn't want to get caught up in a little team flank. Looks like they're going to move into the Rite of the Crystal. Stern getting caught by Rivers in that Calio. Oh, couldn't quite finish him. Manages to get away. Coming into the Crystal. Oh, there we go. Looks like we got my hero Jerry duking it out with meta breakers. Majority of meta breakers in the squad. Zoom Boy just got hit with a stun grenade. Lost a decent amount of health, but they managed to catch Rope Rivers when he goes in for the finish. Taking down my hero's Calio. That's leaving Tricky unprotected. He's got a wall in front of the portal. He can't get out. Oh, Agent secures the kill. I mean, Zoom Boy. Agent over here is getting killed. Zoom Boy taking him down. That's 3 members of Jerry down. Drone flying in now, but he's solo. Let's see how much he can really do on his own. Getting his health immediately melted. He's going to run for the portal before he drops. That's going to leave the Rite of the Crystal to meta breakers, winning that second team fight pretty handily. And if we come out here, it looks like my hero Jerry's team has respawned, and now they're pushing Sunnyside Lane up against the Stern. Focusing this is on. Oh, I believe got a follow right there. Heard the wolf howl. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't block the screen. All right, we're gonna go back in here. We got Tricky coming back in. Azan is in, trying to help his team. It looks like after we left, my hero came back in. It's a fight for the Crystal Hunt. They want those buff minions. We see both teams in. Meta breakers kind of playing the portal, not really moving in. Getting attacked by, jumped on by enemy Mars. Trying to take him out quickly, but his teammate is taking notice. Hey, oh, Meta Breakers Mars. Zoom Boy getting dropped by enemy Mars ult. Isn't looking good for a Pole Kid Nemesis, but they're not backing off quite yet. A Pole Kid catch a Tricky with that ult, but can't finish him off in time. Toast does, though. Azan managing to survive with against the others by himself while they finish that off. Excellent Mars play right there, exactly. You don't know what this game is. Well, I'm loving that you're stopping by anyways. Supporting your friend on My Hero Jerry. What a buddy right there. What a pal. Can we get some hearts in the chat for that? But this is Starvault. This is a MOBA in VR. You ever played the likes of Smite, League of Legends? It feels like that. But when you play it, kind of feels like Overwatch. It's fast-paced, first person. You can actually see what they're seeing right here when we go into first-person view. Nemesis attacking with the tail. Again, Azan handling his side of the lane. It looks like, though, my hero Jerry is forcing Meta Breakers to act more as a team, not allowing them to split push. Calio's on both sides. Freaking magical. This is the first time you chatted in my stream? I didn't stream that much. I'd be real offended, freaking.
Now, just a reminder for everybody that's new, this is a free-to-play game on Meta. You do currently have to have a Meta Quest, but they are working on their Steam version, so keep an eye out for that. If you're interested, you can also try to see if you can get into their testing for the Steam version, which is currently going on. Just go by their Discord.
All right, we're going to follow a pool kid, get some over-the-shoulder Calio. Calio was actually the one I played when this game was still in beta on meta. She was the one I liked first. But man, were my shoulders sore after playing her, throwing them daggers. All of Meta Breakers pushing as a squad. Looks like they managed to split again. Tricky is over here trying to handle Azan. Let's go see what that's like right here. Tricky is not winning that fight. Gets taken down by Azan, but that leaves him open to get jumped by Rivers. Rivers catching that flank, making it a 1-for-1 trade, and Azan being a pretty big trade. So that's going to leave Sunnyside open for him now. So it looks like Calio Rivers is definitely on the look for Azan. Knows that that's a player they need to take out. Yes, Broke Jesus, they are. They're very good at that. Let's get a look at that. Well, it's a little slow. Let's get a look at those stats. You can see everyone's level. Azan already rocking 11, a very high level lead. My hero has messed up a little bit right there and let him farm up. Level 11, he's going to be a big of a threat right now.
They're gonna have to jump in. Look at. He is. Azan is always the one that you've got to keep an eye out on.
That character's Stern is just such he's such a great solo character. He can take those buffs, take the minions. He can really hold a lane on his own. And I imagine with this lightning orb, I imagine that's a good ult when you have to face a lot of things at once, like the buffs, or if you want to clear a line of minions real quick. Just throw that ult down there and it'll shock them. Tricky and Rivers coming up to jump Toast and Sam from behind. Now, if you were here earlier, you saw our interview with Broke Jesus and Square, and Triple X is our Spanish-speaking streamer, streaming at the same time for our Spanish viewers. He did his own interview with Sam, our player right here, this Jones, and another member for our Spanish-speaking audience. So if you want to go check out his VOD on YouTube after it's all done and check out that interview, see what their opinions were, make sure you go and do that at Triple X VR on YouTube. And of course, you can always watch the VODs back here, and as well, they will be uploaded to the YouTube of ziFenris. So, you want to watch them back if they're eventually fall off Twitch, they will always be on YouTube. You can go back and watch the first tournament's VOD there as well. Now, with that being said, we're going to push in a little on a third person. Who is this? We got Mars catching him as he's trying to go into his ult. Lands his ult. Let's go back into first. Oh, it's hectic. He's in the trees. Throwing that axe. He's trying to take out Zoomboy, but Zoomboy catches the heal. Now he's on him with his ult. Oh, and he finishes him off. One brutal axe throw. Coming in, we see enemy drone very low on health. Toast sneaking around behind as his nemesis. Drone getting heals from his squad. Toast manages to make it out of that situation. Definitely a good play. He did not want to stay in that fight. Backing off, we got Meta Breakers regrouping on Shadow side lane, coming out their outermost tower. Now look at that. Definitely a huge tower lead for Meta Breakers. Haven't lost a single tower yet, but have already taken all of Hero Jerry's outermost towers on the Sunny lane, and have taken the first outermost tower on the Shadow lane. Another team fight brewing over here. Rivers hopping around, looking for his moment. A pole kid sees him coming in. Drone throwing down his ult, trying to cut off an area. We see Rivers lock down an enemy here. Who did he lock down? It was Toast, but he did manage to kill him. Zoomboy coming in. They managed to hit Toast with a stun grenade. He saves himself with his wall and the heals from Sam. Sam coming in with them clutch pocket heals. Toast immediately back in the fight. God, such teamwork.
The amount of communication and knowledge that they have to know about their alts and capabilities and working together is fabulous to see.
And not just that, just like map sense and their ability, like their spacing and placement is on. It's like incredible. Because even communicating, if you're not constantly staying in areas where you're not dying but are still close to your team, you're still not help even if you are communicating. And that's not exactly the easiest skill to just know how to do. That's something you got to learn from practice. Definitely showing off their skills. We see this massive team fight. Again, Metabreak is making good use of the strategy they used quite a lot yesterday, leaving Cam, aka Azan, to the Sunnyside top lane while the rest of their team pushes the enemy. Also managing to focus those buffs, almost capped out on them. We see Agent trying to move in to stop him, but he gets locked down by walls everywhere. Zoom Guy not letting him go. That last hit takes him down. Drone trying to move in on a pole and Sam, but they're gonna take down an enemy as well. It looks like they took down enemy Jones. Drone getting dropped before he can make it away. Full team wipe of My Hero Jerry by Metabreakers. Incredible.
Oh no, that did not help them out at all.
Like 3,000 per
Team
second
White
square.
gives
Man.
them, yeah, that gives them the capability of moving in. Where are they moving into? Where are they focusing on currently?
They're taking the final outermost tower. Once they do this, it'll only be down to inner towers, and even then, they've already lost an inner tower on Sunnyside to Azan. So they're definitely getting pushed back. They're on a back foot. They need a team wipe of their own to really build back some momentum, but they're so far back, one team wipe isn't going to be enough. It can be enough to shift momentum in their favor, but it's going to be up to My Hero Jerry to keep that momentum going if they want to really come back in this fight. Only 16 minutes in. And we see Metabreakers pushing the left lane, coming up on the drone, catching him on the vision tower. He's 1 point away. Oh, but he can't quite make it. Sam is going to take him down. Sam Zumba and a pole kid coming up, taking the vision tower, taking the drone. Looks like we got a right of the crystal, but it doesn't look like anyone's quite in there yet. We got Toast up top, popping his ult to try and survive this 2v1. Looks like he got hit by a stun grenade. Throwing up that wall to cut off his teammate from him so he could take out that Jones. Rivers couldn't make it in time. He's got to back up. And while that happens, they also take out the enemy Smith. Poor Tricky trying to support the squad, but he can't quite survive. We see Rivers jumping through the Titans arena, trying to exit out of there. Metabreakers all on Sunnyside. Looks like they're moving in to the right of the crystal now. No contest for My Hero Jerry. They're 2 players down. Their other 3 players are focused mostly in the core. No, we got Mars on the right. And it looks like Calio's coming at the Titans lane. So let's go and push up outside again and see what that's going to look like. See if they're going to engage or not. We see them up top, taking the vision tower. Trying to cut off Metabreaker's ability to see them around the map. My goodness, we got a team fight going on right here. We lost a Jones and a Calio. Looks like Azan's been taken down as well. We got Toast and Jones over here. Toast and Sam, Nemesis and Jones, trying to make use of Sam's pocket heals as well as the healing tower, but it's not enough when they got the whole enemy team on him. Toast manages to jump out of there. He's gonna get chased by the drone. Fortunately, Sam can't make it out. He's gonna die there. Toast does make it out of that fight. Flying over. Looks like he's gonna go for vision tower. Getting a bird's eye view right here. Looks like we see what's going on around the map. They're not going to let Toast have vision tower. They're going to drop him down. He's going to jump high, but not very far. And it's going to land him right in front of Rivers. He's going to catch him with the ult, locking him down for them to kill him. Oh, enemy drone flying a little too close to the tower, getting taken down before they can escape.
Yeah, bless. Each team has a core, and so they're protected. This right. Well, Z, do you want to show the core?
Yes, this is the core right here for each side.
This is the core. Each team has one. If the core gets knocked out, that's it. That's the end of the game. They win. So whoever knocks out the other team.
Ooh, and we got a Zon right here. He got caught in that ult by Rivers, but he's so high leveled that Rivers cannot take him down on his own. He's 6 levels lower. Azan is almost maxed out, already level 17. They let him farm way too much. I foresee a Stern ban in the next game. So we'll see how Meta Breakers can adapt to that.
So I got this. I see in chat that they have. I mean, can they not ban him every match? Is that something that is not allowed, or is this a strategy they're not allowing them to do? You know, I'm not quite sure.
You get 1 ban per team, and they used their ban to ban Zara, which was the hoverboard healer. So they must have thought Zara was going to be a bigger threat to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're
for this
going to be playing 2 more. So, yeah, that's basically what I was asking. Do bans carry over? So, do they only get one ban?
It's 1 ban each per game. So I think they should be able to change bans as they go into the next game. Toast getting caught in the corner.
That's what
oh my goodness, poor Toast. I'm sorry we even had to show that, Toast. Got caught in the corner and violated.
Got the Titan.
Yep, they're attacking the Titan now. Titan is definitely a good move. They're gonna want to use it. My hero really wants to rely on that, but at the same time, let's move over here because the Zon is attacking the tower. Catching him on the map, full health.
No.
Taking that tower, and he hits he hits the tower with the time bomb. How does that work? Agent jumping in with his ult, doesn't quite hit it. Azan trying to make his way out. He's got health, he's got the Thunder Orb, but oh! He couldn't quite make it out of there, but he did take almost half of their tower's health. But while he did that, my hero Jerry took the whole Titan. But like we see on the map, he's got a lot of towers to make it through. And Meta Breakers isn't just going to let him do his thing. So let's see how well Tricky can go. Looks like he managed to take 1 person out right here. We can see the death beam coming up off their body. Remember, the Titan is not someone that a melee character really wants to fight when he's being controlled by a character, because it can one-shot you if it touches you with those hands. Just gets give you 1 swat and you're down. So you really want to leave your ranged characters to smack it up. So let's see, we got Sam, we got Azan right here throwing his orb.
Well, we did see yesterday that someone, who was it, got into the crevice. And so you were not able to take them down. So that was a...
Right here, that is definitely a strategy.
Yeah, great strategy for them to do.
It is, it's one I've seen before playing in public matches. It makes it a little harder to hit that weak spot. Let your guys survive a little longer, but even then he only manages to take 1 tower. We look at the map, my hero Jerry is pushing there, but Meta Breakers said screw y'all, we're going for your inner towers. Let's see if this play works, because at the same time my hero Jerry is on Meta Breakers inner towers. They're not even trying to hit the core, they're just running past and focusing that tower. It's a mad dash for who's gonna win first. We see them.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that. Rivers tried to jump but fell into the dark tar pit. Oh, and Meta Breakers is going to take the tower. Beating my hero, Jerry. Taking round 1. Oh, man. We'll leave that here for a second. Y'all can take a look at all them stats. Azan, level 18 to Cam Juice. Oh my goodness, the next highest level after that was 16 with Agent. Even then, still 2 levels lower. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that Stern is a problem. If they can't take care of him, they gotta ban him to give a chance. He is a threat.
Now, we were told in chat that once they ban 1 hero, they can't ban them again in the next 2.
Okay, so they can't ban Zara. So they gotta really. So that's probably why they didn't ban Sarna first.
Correct. Yeah.
They wanted to see if they could handle.
Because that would be one that they would do on a. I mean, if I was the team captain if I was Rope River, I would have banned his player, because that was a big change yesterday that we saw. That was a big game changer in their playing style. You could tell a huge difference. They were not quick annihilation like they were all day yesterday. So
Okay.
with that change, so I'm excited to see the difference once they do ban, because you know they're going to. Are they going to wait for this one or the last one? I guess they're going to have to do it for this one, because it really, I mean, it's the best 2 out of 3, right? Wouldn't that be, chat? Would y'all think
Yes,
that?
it's the best 2
When
out
do
of
you think they're going to ban the Stern?
Well, I definitely think it's going to be now, because if they risk not banning him again and lose,
then that's it.
that's game it. It's over. So I think Stern ban is definitely coming right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah,
sure who they might. Meta Breakers, I'm not sure who they're going to ban, because I mean, Calio's good, but honestly, kind of seemed. I mean, he caught them a few times. We saw him catch Stern in the beginning, but it seemed more like Agent was a bigger threat with his Mars on My Hero Jerry. So,
Well, we do have a 15-minute break, guys, until we start the next one. I'm going to give them a little breather, let them take a water break, maybe a tinkle break. So, any questions out there? Anybody that has any questions? I know we have MeanSanta in the chat currently. Anybody have any questions for MeanSanta? Sorry to put you, MeanSanta, on the hot seat. It does look like we're going to have another tournament, and there's some exciting news that he's going to be coming out with concerning that. But make sure whoever didn't make it this time, you get in there, Star Dog.
And speaking
Keep an
of
eye out in the Discord,
Mhm.
so you can find you a team and see what the parameters are going to be. If it's still going to be a draft tournament, or if there's going to be any kind of changes. Great. You don't even, it's a time investment. It's the only investment that you have to put into this.
It's just a
and
great game to
freaking
play,
anytime.
even just to play. It's so much fun.
Well, it's clear. It's the mechanics are easy to use. The devs have really, you could tell they put a lot of effort in. They're definitely gamers and know what they wanted in a MOBA, so VR. So they've done a really great job on it.
Absolutely, you can definitely tell that it was made by people who made a game that they would love to play. Not trying to focus on not trying to focus on certain things, but they just made a game that they would genuinely love to play, and you can feel it. It's an incredible
and
game.
they also listen to other people. I've noticed that anytime someone has a suggestion, and they'll listen to you and make changes accordingly if they feel it is definitely something that they need. If it would be a benefit for everybody.
Sure. And on top of all that, they sponsor these wonderful tournaments. So can we get a shout out for Thea Games, our sponsors for this tournament?
Yeah. They did the $5,000 prize pool. That's the reason why these two teams, My Hero Jerry and Meta Breakers, they came in hot. Both of them. It was a great match. There was no wipeout on this one. Both teams made some pretty good plays. It just so happened that Meta Breakers were able to win more fights, and really important fights. Oh, Square, I know. I think there's a lot of people out there that are excited about the update. I'm excited. I got in on the Steam version. I'm more of a Steam player than a Quest player, the standalone. Even though I do have a Quest 3, I play Steam version. And so because I do stream quite a bit. So I'm excited. I'm in on this playtest. So if you want to get in on the playtest, make sure you stop by Starvault's Discord. And let's see if I can get that in. That if you're not currently in the Discord, but make sure you go into their Discord and look, and you can get into that. Hopefully, get into that playtest for this team. They're looking for other people outside of the Quest family. But if you are in the Quest family, make sure you also just ask and see if they can fit you in. Stardog, the answer to Stern should be to disengage early team fights for camp farming and guarding their map's respective green, purple, and red camps. That's the losing team's deficiency against Metabreakers. Well, yeah, they definitely need to have somebody on him to Arcane, I think, or I want to call him Arcane. I don't know why. Azan. He's a predominant player. Nothing against the other teams, the other players, because they play very well together. Because they'll annihilate the team also. But Azan, once he builds up quickly, and they should have somebody that can, early on be the Azan watcher.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, he's
I don't
definitely.
know who would be the one to take him down, but yeah, they definitely need to have somebody messing up his game.
If Rope River could have farmed up as Calio, based on how he was playing, I feel like he could have been a good counter to Azan, because he was able to catch Azan with his ult, take his health down pretty well. A few times we saw, he just could never finish him because he was so under-leveled compared to him. He just couldn't output the damage. So if Calio could really get leveled and stay on an even footing with Stern, I feel like they could take him out. They could fly back. They have the agility to stick with their team. As long as they're paying attention to the map, they can make it to the other side and get Azan and be back to their team in not much time,
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to constantly stay on that side and wait, because they'd have the speed to move back and forth.
Well, so Square says an archer would also counter Stern, I think. Movement abilities and ranged mutes.
True. Yeah. You think a Jones would, really? I don't know. Does Jones really deal that much damage? And can she heal herself? I don't think she can heal herself, right?
She would be the
heal
smushy.
herself, yeah. So.
She's too smushy, as Z likes to call it.
I mean, she could definitely stay at a distance and lay down a consistent stream of fire. But if it doesn't really do a lot of damage, and the Stern you're playing isn't someone who's just going to stand still and let you shoot them, I don't really see her doing a lot of that. Even the Archer, she does have that range, but it's going to be the same problem that whoever's playing that Archer is going to have great aim, because Azan especially is moving around. He's not standing still for even a moment. He's just constantly back and forth, zipping and zooming. So even with the ability, the range on him, you have to be able to hit those range shots pretty consistently too, because it's not like he's squishy. So he can take a little bit of damage.
They definitely need somebody to put the pressure on Azan. That's been a big downfall. I would like to this next match to really watch and see if they do that. So I'll be keeping an eye on that little mini map. Everybody, keep an eye on that little mini map so you can see, if they are, My Hero Jerry, if they realize they need to do that.
Funny Joker.
We did get the first game, and Metabreakers did win the first game. It was a great fight. So make sure after this tournament you go back in and look at the VOD. You can look at these VODs, and they'll be up in Twitch. So sorry you're late, Bunny Joker.
Yeah, and that's in a reply to you, Star. Yeah, really, those team fights might not be the best idea, especially when they're not coming away with any kills. You know, the team fights in MOBAs can really help you out and get you on a start, but only if you're securing kills. You know, if you're just fighting and then backing off without taking any of that, then while your team, the enemy team, is getting buffs, then you're just giving them XP while you sit stagnant. So I agree. In this situation, they may want to just stick to farming camps in the beginning, kind of try to get that early game advantage. You know, fight the fight if you have to if they jump them while farming a camp, but don't commit to the fight. So as soon as they get the buff, make a way for them to back out. Yeah, you're right, Star. Anyone, if he was Niederhorn doing that, he'd be just as strong, except now he'd be a melee person right in your face, taking you down. You're right. Over leveling is gonna really win you those fights, you know. So it just happens to be that he's also really good at start.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're
I'm
good.
so sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to let everybody that I did post Starvault's Discord. It's pinned at the very top. If you're currently not in their Discord, go ahead and click on that. I'm also going to post MeanSanta's tournament Discord. I think you need to get in there because pertinent information gets put in there that's not quite in Starvault's. So I'm going to post that one also. If you're interested in joining the tournaments, or go ahead and follow it, because once you get in playing, I think you're going to find that you're going to want to be competitive in it and get into the tournaments. It's fun. It's fun to learn each hero, find your niche. All right. So wonder what the countdown is. I forgot to look at it. We probably got about another 5 minutes possibly before it restarts again.
It's about time. So they're getting they're getting their bands ready. Yeah. Also, Broke Jesus, I read your comment earlier. I meant to respond too, but yeah, I don't know. The control counters is one thing. I was talking about that yesterday when we were watching him play. But I mean, even if you pick a counter character to him, if they're not winning those fights against them, it's still, I don't know, it doesn't work. The point of interest thing, I think, is always something to keep in mind. You always want to keep those portals and visions on your side, and I think honestly both these teams know that, because we see there's a constant fight for vision and portals, so they're changing sides all the time. Oh, most definitely, Stardog. That's been, I mean, you were there yesterday. That's been Meta's game plan the entire time. If they can do it, is rushing with the team on one side while they choose one person to go and level up until they're very high level on the other, and they're rushing so hard as a team on the other side that you can't ignore them. You can't just be like, it's okay, we'll ignore them and go grab this one guy real quick, because then they take a tower. So they're forcing you to make a decision, and no one's been making the right decision so far because it's been working for them. There we go. Toast. So Meta Breakers is banning Calio, and My Hero Jerry is banning Nemesis.
Wow.
Okay.
Wonder what the thought process on that is.
I mean, Toast as Nemesis was in their face, so I don't want to discredit Toast and say, oh, he wasn't that damaging, because he was constantly in that fight. So, but it's just interesting that they deemed that more of a threat than Stern. Maybe they think we know Stern's game plan now, and we can take him no problem. So let's see how that works out. Think so, Square?
Yeah, but I mean, like we said earlier, I don't think it's the two. I mean, it's the best out of 3, right? So if
Yeah.
they win the first 2,
That's game. Then they win it overall.
that's game, right?
Yeah.
They're not going by points, so I mean, I don't know. I think we have a Toast fan in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
yeah, Square. That's definitely an interesting choice there. And if you're right that they're saving the Stern ban for the final game, dang, that means they're very confident in their abilities. Maybe especially now that they have HBV back. Maybe Tricky's saying he'll take them on with that HBV, that they can do some work. So they have confidence in themselves, and then they're going to save that Stern for the final game to win it. That would be
I don't
an
know.
epic comeback.
Maybe they didn't watch the VODs yesterday. Do you think that they didn't get in on your VODs?
No, I'm sure they probably
And-
watched. I would imagine they watched a little bit of it just to kind of see. At least one person.
Yeah. And mainly that one that had, where they actually did ban his character, so his hero.
Yo, Legacy. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Yay! Everybody, if
Great.
you're currently not following Z, make sure you do click on that follow button, because anytime he is doing the casting, you'll get the notification. Make sure you follow and click the notifications on.
And that is mostly what
came
I
for the
do.
toaster.
Stream the toaster.
You
Oh
don't have
man.
a toast. So do you, Legacy, do you not have a toast emote? Where's your toast emote? There should be a toast emote.
All right, so they're
Okay,
assembling
so
the
they're-
teams.
Are they assembling it?
Yeah, they have the lobby open now. They're just getting everyone in.
Okay. Because I just got notification that they're doing a charge-in break at 5 p.m.
Oh, okay, so we're taking the. That's why I said earlier, because I noticed they were leaving the lobby. They started, but
Okay.
okay, no, that means okay. So actually, guys,
I
we're
mean, that
doing
makes-
a quick charging break for about 15 minutes.
So, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. This is great to get to know. So, if y'all aren't familiar, I have played Starvault very little. Again, because I don't play on standalone very much. But I really did not want to get, once the tournament started, I didn't really want to get knowledgeable, because I think that helps me understand and ask questions through the tournament to get people who are like me, not very familiar with the heroes. I know a little bit about them, so I'm not going to say I don't know anything about them. But so if you're new to it, make sure you get get out there and play it, because just because you see these great players doesn't mean that you can't get into these matches in the lobbies, because they're still fun. Also, in their Discord, there's plenty of people that's more than happy to help you out or ask any questions. I see it all the time. People wanting to play with each other in the game. So if you need somebody to get in and help you out, most definitely this group of people are more than happy to help. So
All right.
well, we know that. We see your name in there.
It's in there. Rejected. No one signed that petition.
Petition. Well, since me and Z are the only ones that have that capability, no banning. At least not until this tournament ends. You have one signature that would be yours. So everybody that's in chat, how often, I mean, what games do you play? Is everybody tend to play MOBA style? Or is this the only game that you play in VR as far as competitively? I know a couple of the guys from Clone Wars came over. This is your first MOBA. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
It's
Now,
mine too, so I will say that. That's the reason why I was curious about it. I'm not familiar with MOBA style, to be honest. I'm more of a looter shooter, so.
too much reading in MOBA for her. She doesn't like reading.
There's what? What did you say?
So there's too much reading in MOBAs. You'd have to read all the item descriptions. Some of them in like flat screen MOBAs are really long. And have a lot of things.
And I don't get into story modes very well. You never played a MOBA? Yeah.
I love Smite, and then on the phone I played a lot of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but on console or PC I play
Z's
Smite.
a big MOBA fan, so he definitely understands. I know. Ooh, reading, right? That's what I say. If I'm gonna play a game, why do I want to read? That's yeah, no way. Did you get yelled at?
Did you?
You know, I can remember when X8 came out. That's when Contractors, I was competitive in Contractors, OG, and everybody, you know, they were having server issues at the very beginning of it, and so everybody was trying to jump to X8. And I think I downloaded it and had so many people complain about X8 that I just didn't go into it. I never gave it a try. It's a shame.
Legacy, you're into Contractor Showdown? Showdown was fun when it was big. When it first came out, before they abandoned it for Xfil. That was a lot of fun. Me and Power used to play.
Showdown. What are you talking about? I love that game. Yeah, Xfil. I like Xfil Zone,
She
and
loves
I do
Xfil.
like the Battle Royale.
I like Showdown, but
So I'm a huge Xfil Zone fan. So I play Ghost of the Boar also. So yeah, looter shooter all the way. Has anybody tried out the Veil yet? The new Veil Xfil extraction shooter. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. So, I mean, this game is great too. So I can only comparative. I play Forefront also. I love Forefront.
oh, Forefront is so much fun.
Been playing a lot of that. Yeah, I've been playing a lot more of that. It reminds me of the Contractors spawn and die style play. You know, you can just jump in and get in there.
Oh,
Do you like
Arc
the
Raiders.
Tarkov? Yeah, that's a flat screen. Yeah, it's a flat screen. But if you're looking for something comparative, Legacy, then you definitely need to try Xfil Zone. If you like the Escape from Tarkov, you need to go out and try the Contractor Showdown. Now, it does come up alongside with the Battle Royale, too. So you get 2 games for 1.
Basically, but no one really plays the Battle Royale that often. I hear they get like 10-person
they are starting
lobbies.
to now because they actually switched some things up. So, yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay. We'll have to try that again. It's
so
been a long time since we
I'm
played that
I'm a
one.
huge fan of it, so you can't.
And if you like Escape from Tarkov, we've never played that one together. We played this other one, ABI. What's the full name of that one? Power, do you remember?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh God, if you wouldn't have asked me, I'm horrible with names. Someone in chat knows what ABI
Arena
is.
Breakout Infinite. There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
We played that a few times.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
a
some
good
friends
game
that play.
also.
Man, you know, over 1K wins in Showdown. Yeah, you're definitely better than us.
Do
I had
what?
like maybe
What is it
6
again?
wins. He said he has 1,000 wins in Showdowns before everyone stopped playing.
Oh, in the battle rate? Yeah, I didn't play that much.
Howard's played
Yeah, when I hear
Starvault
that.
a few times. I've played it quite a few times, especially after the first tournament. I was playing it pretty often. I'm not playing it now because one of my buttons on my left controller does not work, so I can't open the store. And if I like remap it to the button on top and then I try to use my favorite character, Kali, I can't switch between damaging and healing orbs, so I haven't been playing it that often now. Once I get a new controller soon, I will be back on Starvault pretty often.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be getting on, so because I am in the playtest. So if anybody wants to, hang out, more than happy. I'll let you know when I'm jumping in.
Yeah.
It'll be quite hilarious because I'll be streaming it also. I think I can. If I can't stream it, then you won't see that. But yeah.
Speaking of stream, don't forget to go follow F18 Power. She streams very often. So we may be streaming some Deadly Delivery after this on her channel. So if you want to come hang out, check that out.
That's another new game. If you like to play with a whole bunch of people, sorry, Z, to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Deadly Delivery just came out on Steam. Make sure you check them out. It's only like $9. It's great to play with a whole bunch of friends. So if you just want something to laugh over and get scared, and it's a whole mixture of emotions when you play that game. But it's a great game. So make sure you go check that out on Steam. And I don't know if it's on Meta. Again, I do not play meta games. So I apologize for that.
Tons of fun games. Mm-hmm.
It does have its own aesthetic. It is on Meta. Okay, I wasn't quite sure. Thank you, Stir Dog. So that's another great game that I like. So if you like to have group game with your friends, that's not very competitive. You have to work together. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, we're going to be playing that today. So if you don't have it, please come and watch us. Because
yeah, post your your link. Shout yourself.
I can't do myself. It won't let me. But yeah, so I'm F18_power. So just click on my name here. I'll say something. Click on my name. I can't shout myself out. There you go. Yeah, you don't have yours set up. We need to set Z's stuff up. So I have a lot more extra stuff on my streams because I do stream quite a bit. He doesn't have his set up. I know, Freakin'. And I see Freakin's not a mod. That's
Freakin' has never even chatted in much. He gets no mod chips.
That is. He gets no mod chips. I cannot make you a mod. I'm sorry. I was going to see if I could, but nope, I can't.
They start in 8 minutes, Legacy, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are currently just on a charge break, so we're entertaining y'all with our lovely conversation. So about T-minus about 5 minutes now.
Petition to make you a mod. Well, if you hang out a little bit more with him, he might do that. Even though Freaking Magical does, that is shameful for Z. That should hurt real bad.
I feel no pain and no shame.
I know.
am shameless.
All right, guys. So let's get back to talking about Starvault. So let's thank Via Games for sponsoring this again. As you can see, it's a $5,000 prize pool. The first winners get 60%. Or I think the breakdown depends on how many people play. So we'll have to.
I'm excited to see
I hate to
Tricky
give that
as
information out.
HBV. I'm excited to see Tricky as HBV because it was banned in the last one, and from what I've been hearing, people have been banning him HBV the entire tournament. So we'll see what they can do as him.
Oh, really? Well, he's apparently been able to move around with it, so.
Okay, you think the drone could do a little more? I mean, that's definitely true. The drone can do a lot. Used effectively, the drone can be a very big nuisance. All right. Toast Team has this in the bag. I gotta say, Toast Team has been killing it this entire tournament. Haven't lost a single match. Though, for being fair, Whirlpool did kind of give him a fight in that semifinal yesterday.
I know Whirlpool. Gosh. Oh, that was the one that they were in ahead, right? They were in ahead as far as points, and then
they were putting up a good fight.
The Titan fight. That Titan fight got them.
Yep. Toast Team came in and hit him
hurt.
with an epic team wipe at the Titan, and that they completely lost all momentum and they ran through him.
Yeah.
They did ban Stern Star. Yeah, they banned him in the semifinal. Azan played Nemesis in that one. They had to change up their playstyle.
That was the only one that anybody did. That was the only one. They got smart.
They lost to that strategy in the first match, or the second match in the first bracket. So they knew to ban Stern second game.
Yeah. I mean, they really, it was, I hurt for them, Whirlpool. I really did hurt. If anybody watches me, I do tend to cheer on for the low man on totem pole, or, ones that maybe not necessarily low man, but,
He's gonna buy a MetaQuest 3. Oh, look at that. That's a great way to reinvest that winnings right there. I hope he posts a picture of it if it happens.
Oh, if he buys the MetaQuest, yeah?
His winnings.
That'll be his Christmas present to himself, huh?
He will lead the team.
Man, we have... Okay, are we sure Legacy Rogue main is not Toast? This has got to be Toast. This is Toast's alt. He can't have this big of a fan. I think this is Toast. I'm just faking. I think we have quite an admirer for Toast. So Toast, make sure you watch out for Legacy Rogue.
Legacy just recognizes greatness when they see it. I understand.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. I know, right? A little like Toast is coming into the chat under an alt. Massive. Well, that's nice. He is a friend of yours, but you're not going over the board, over the top.
Do it.
With it. So Z has a lot of Star Wars stuff, if you'll notice, because he does do a lot of casting for the Clone Wars.
Can you refund me Santa's points? I forgot I had sound alerts turned off because I didn't want them on the gameplay.
I know. I
had them hidden, not turned off.
Did you? Oh,
but
sorry.
They're unhidden, so you can do a sound alert. I don't think we need to hide them in the screen. All right, they're getting into the lobby now. They got a full 10 out of 10. We're just waiting in for to hit that start. Get excited, everyone. The moment we've been waiting for. Round 2.
All right, this could be now if Meta Breakers win, will they go on for the third one? Is that, will they play the third, or will it just be for funsies? Do you
I'm
think?
not sure.
Or do they have to play it?
I could see that happening, but I guess we'll figure it out. They'll let us know when they're done. We'll hang around after this one if they do manage to win this one. But we might not even have to worry about that because they might lose this one.
That is true.
Go into the third anyways.
I know. I hope that My Hero Jerry beats the snot out of them. Sorry. Sorry, Meta Breakers. Sorry, Toast. Sorry,
I do love the underdog, but come on, Meta Breakers was bracket A, and we all know bracket A, best bracket.
You know, I want Azan's butt kicked. Who out there wants Azan's butt kicked? I want him just annihilated.
His ego's going to be huge
right?
after this tournament.
Yeah, because we keep, I mean, and it's well deserved. Well deserved. So, yeah. Come on. I am now My Hero Jerry's fan. Come on, My Hero. Let's do this.
A little Star Wars disco theme to get y'all in the groove. They are toast. I love the puns.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cooked. Flipped over, burnt, crispy side up. 6 feet under. What else can we say?
Oh, and here we go. They're starting up, so let's switch us into the gameplay.
All right, calm before the chaos.
And we are in. You know, okay, yeah, then. Yeah.
All right, so what's going to be the first play? What are we going to hear? What are we going to see? All right.
Well, we see Meta Breakers coming up on green buff first, but if you look at the map, Azan is over there taking orange buff solo.
Of course he is.
Now we see an immediate team jumping on Agent. Agent got a little too close. Immediately gets wiped by the team. Meta Breakers coming in for the purple buff, starting with the same strategy they did the first game, and it's working. They ran down. They ran down Mars right there. The poor Agent. All right, we see Azan has succeeded in grabbing the orange buff, securing a full round of buffs for Meta Breakers within the first minute and a half of the match. In response, My Hero Jerry only has a green buff. So already off the get-go, they got the advantage.
Yeah, the whole team on Meta Breakers just moved up to 2.
We got them all on sunny side. Looks like they're transitioning now, going for the vision tower, I believe. Oh no, they're pushing straight forward onto the portal, looking for the fight. Well, they've begun their plan. So they start off grabbing all the buffs from the orange to the left purple and green. Once that's done, the majority of the team flings themselves to shadow side and engages in a fight. Just immediately starts a fight, and then Azan goes on to start clearing that lane and farming.
Yeah.
Now it looks like they have left an archer. My Hero Jerry has left an archer. I believe that's Rope River right there on sunny side. So they're going to rely on them to contest Stern. Let's see how that goes on the map. Team fight wise right here, Meta doing a great job. Oh, they just lost their Mars. He flew a little too far. Now they're on the back end of this team fight, but they do have 2 healers, Toast and Tricky. They got Jones and Zara, which is Toast and Sam. Sam has got a fight of his own right here, duking it out. But who was that, an enemy, Jones? Yeah, Jones on Jones combat right here. Sam is going to come out in that one. Oh no, Sam isn't Jones. He is Smith. What am I seeing? In that team fight, Meta Breakers has come out with the victory. But we do see Mars and Arthea over here trying to approach the Stern. So let's see what's going on. We got Agent and Rivers coming up on Azan.
They were on him and then they stopped. He went off.
Yeah,
To
because
the
he's close to
side.
he's close to his tower, see, so they can't push him too. He's playing off the tower
Okay, so
to
that's
make
what
sure
he's
they can't
doing.
just corner
Okay.
him. Yeah,
Well,
they're
one
waiting for their
just
minions.
left.
Oh, but he's not even letting them get close because see, his orb just immediately massacres those minions, so they can't tank that tower damage. And while that's going on, again, there's a team fight over here. We see in the main lane.
But at least they're putting pressure on him.
We got Tricky coming in as HBV. Let's get this first person on him. Oh, he's a hopping, but he couldn't hop away. It's taken down. Zoom Boy right here. We hear shield get. Oh, he pops the ult real quick. Takes down that Zara. Now he's gonna move in to secure the buffs. Meta Breaker's always making sure to secure these buffs, not want to let the enemy get it. I kind of want to see this Azan and Mars fight going on over here. It's Stern and Mars. Stern's still hanging back in his tower. Doesn't want to push out too far. Even though he's very high level compared to this Mars. He's 4 levels over him. He could honestly probably take him if he wanted. Ooh, but they also have Zara right there.
Question. How
What
does
is
he level up by staying in one place?
He's killing those minions. Every minion kill gives you XP. See that orb he just threw right there? That's his ultimate right there, a lightning orb. It hits everything in its way for a lot of damage. So he just took out a whole wave of minions in one move.
And
That's
so he
why
picks
he's leveling
up the
up so
crystals.
fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he gets XP just from taking them down. Picking up the crystals gives you the money, the cash you need to buy cards for your build.
Oh, okay.
So right there, he didn't get them because even though he took them down, he got the XP, but Mars took all the crystals. He didn't leave them for him. Yeah, and that too, what Santa said. XP is shared, so if you're alone, you get more XP than if you were by yourself. So that helps out too. That's why he's able to just supercharge himself so quickly.
Dang. So, okay. So now that makes sense. He's not going around. He's just staying in one place and just farming it. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, so even though Mars has him
thought
back
he
into
was-
the tower, he's not fully stopping him from farming. He's just kind of slowing it down a bit.
So what they need to do is try to take him down, but yeah,
Yeah, they can't
you
get
can't
in
do
there. That's
that
how it
with
hurts.
the other team.
You need to let the minions
The
get in
rest
there.
of the team.
Which is probably why they want to win this star, because if they win this and buff their minions, then they could be strong enough to survive, and then they could jump on the start. But unfortunately, Meta Breakers
They
is
did
in here
not make
locking
it.
it down. While this is happening, though, it looks like they're trying to make a move on Sunnyside to at least push Stern back. Zara's coming in. Probably not the best move. Looks like Meta Breakers have retreated. They don't deem it necessary to keep everyone there anymore, which makes sense.
And their
Toast push
level
forward.
is, look at the leveling, is totally
Yeah,
lopsided now.
they're all way higher. Meta Breakers has a big level lead on them. Let's try to get some
The
first
order
person
triumphs
views on
in the
people.
right of the crystal.
We got Calio, Apple Kid.
Well, I will say this, Legacy, that the count of kills isn't a huge factor, because we did see with the Whirlpool and Meta Breakers that time, Whirlpool had the most kills, but Azan was able to come in and take their core, and so
Yeah, but
know,
that's also
they won.
because it was so late game too. Because remember, they lost those team fights late game, and that
Correct.
affects you. In the beginning, kills give you more XP on if you get kills on people than if you get
There we
kills
go.
on
Okay.
bots. So a lot of kills like that gives what team a big XP advantage. That's why they're so higher leveled than them. That's why in MOBAs you'll hear the term feeding, which means you're dying a lot because you're feeding them XP, making them level up a lot faster. And that's essentially what Jerry's been doing for Meta Breakers. They're just feeding them XP every time they lose these team fights. They should at this point they need to focus on XP gain, because they're not going to win these teams. Right.
Yeah, they're not making it. No. And look at all the boons that they got.
Zoom Boy immediately
4-2-2.
jumps in on low. Oh my goodness, Mars immediately dead. Look at the rapid fire. Even Tricky as a tank can't withstand the damage for very long. And they got buff minions. Yeah, this might be over pretty quickly.
Dang. Yeah, so My Hero Jerry, that strategy so far does not seem to be working in their favor.
Who did Toast even pick this time? He picked Zaralex, which is another healer. And she also, Zaralex is a character with incredible
So I don't know if it's a
movement
skill
ability.
gap legacy, so I wouldn't go that far in saying that. I think that strategy is the difference.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
So-
just an outright raw skill gap, more of like you said, a strategy and just a flow. Meta Breakers has a much better like teamwork. They're constantly on each other. They know who to
Yeah.
crab. Look at that. Look at that. Mars tried to come out to push him back, and it's like they were waiting for it. Apple Kid immediately jumps up, locks him down so he can't move with his ult, and they melt his health, getting rid of the enemy's bruiser tank, leaving only the squishies now. We got HBV here trying to stun, but the rest of his team is focused in the squishies, so as a tank
Yeah,
like
I
that, your job isn't to be by yourself. You got to stick neck and neck with your little weaker teammates, because by himself, he can't deal any damage to kill anyone. And he can't tank a whole team's worth of damage, not when there's several levels higher. So it's like My Hero's panicking.
Yeah, I panicking definitely. They definitely are.
They're not sure
You
what to
saw
do.
that
There's
right
so
off
much
the
stuff going
bat.
on. Look at that. Rivers just took another one. Just took their Zara down.
And
Yeah.
look, they're so close to the core.
See, all they're
They're right
thinking
here.
is, gotta get out and hit, gotta get out and stop, gotta get out and stop. There's no planning past it. While Meta Breakers is just kind of, it's like they're one unit, like one fucking, I don't even know, man. They're tearing it up.
Well, Legacy, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right here. We love to be competitive and all that, but all the teams that have been in this tournament have been great. And I think it just shows that some people have more time to spend this, and also, I mean, yeah, I don't agree with you on that one. So we need to be nice in the chat, and we need to be competitive, but everybody has skills.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
I think we need to stop right there.
like in the first game, it wasn't entirely a raw skill. I don't know what My Hero did in this second game. I understand why y'all say it's a complete skill, because they made some very poor decisions. Like, we've seen Agent do good. We saw him do well in the first game. But yeah, it's like, why was he trying to contest Stern on his tower right there by himself?
It's
That
the
didn't
way
make
you're
sense.
saying it, Legacy. It's not the way. It's not what you're saying. It's how you're. It's not. Yeah.
Exactly. They made
So,
poor.
yeah.
We know they're good players and they can do good, but they made bad decisions. The second one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
the
Meta
second
Breakers
one,
was just
and the
on
first
top
one
of
was
it.
absolutely a great one. So.
But yeah, so great games. Meta Breakers taking it for the win.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, Legacy, I'm just gonna give you a warning right now.
All right.
Take it as the way you want to see it. Okay.
All right, everyone. Meta Breakers taking it for the win. We're gonna transition into the final screen because we have our champion. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to stand by to see if they're gonna do a third match. All right, well played in that second match. Meta Breakers doing absolutely incredible this entire tournament.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're a community, and I think this is, you know, we want to boost everybody up, and you can always have a great competitive edge. And yeah, I think Meta Breakers did a great job. GG's to Meta Breakers, fantastic job. But we don't need to put down other teams. So yeah.
We don't want to discourage, speak your opinion. We're not going to time you out for nothing, but let's try to keep it civil in the chat.
Yeah, there's a line. That was a little over the line. So
you can keep the
GG's
trash
everybody.
talk for
That was
Discord.
fantastic. I think everybody in the tournament did a fantastic job. Meta Breakers, congratulations. Congratulations on that. Yeah.
Good play to everyone. Those are some good matches. That first match was incredible. Great job, My Hero Jerry. Great job, Meta Breakers.
Tricky,
y'all all did amazing.
Are y'all going to be playing the last one? Is that going to be the end, or what's going on?
Here, let me check. I think they're letting me know.
That was the end. He just said that was the end. So go ahead and put that one screen up. Congratulations, Meta Breakers, for a great win. Y'all did. Y'all hands down did not lose. They were undefeated. Fantastic. Tricky said that who was killing his own creeps? Oh, they were killing their own creeps to gain the XP.
Ooh.
Oh, what? No, keep it on that one screen longer.
Oh, did I? Okay, so because I know Stern does do team damage because I've been killed by my own teammate who was a Stern, so that's interesting. So he was able to take down his own creeps, so y'all couldn't level at all on the side. Oh, okay, that's something we didn't take into account.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's something that maybe strategy down the line, if it doesn't get changed, if that doesn't.
That may be something the devs want to look into.
Change in the future. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, bring that up, Tricky. Yeah. Because that is a game changer in that one. But is that a workaround? Is that a competitive edge, or is that just something that needs to be nerfed? Again, I am not familiar wholeheartedly like y'all are with this game, so.
That makes sense why they were able to be so under level. We were wondering, how did they, as a team, get so under level? Yeah, that makes sense.
So you knew that? Oh, okay. So you did know that. Okay. Yeah, that needs to be.
Ahead.
And he's one of our devs. So everybody, thank you for coming in.
So go ahead and take that to the Discord. But other than that, congrats to Meta Breakers, champions of the Tournament of Might Draft. Tournament of Champions. So congrats, Meta Breakers. Y'all did incredible. Not losing a single game the entire tournament, coming from bracket A all the way to the finals.
Wow. GG's, guys. That was fabulous. And again, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Thea, for coming in. This is a fabulous game. Y'all did a perfect job on it. Again, they're so receptive. So make sure you go out into their Discord and check them out. Check out the game. Again, it's free to play. Maybe we'll see you next time in the next tournament. If not the next tournament, maybe the next one after. If you can get in there and practice on your MOBA skills. Go ahead and do that. Thank you, Screen. Again, thank you, Meta, for coming out and winning that first prize. My hero Jerry got the second place. Fabulous. And that was a hard fight. And that first game was really good.
Incredible.
Y'all really put in a huge fight. But that just shows strategy is key. It's a big factor in strategy. So, again, thank you, MeanSanta, for putting on this great tournament. If we didn't have MeanSanta, we wouldn't have this type of tournament. He's done a fabulous job. Again, this is the first draft tournament that we've had. It's a learning experience for all. We're getting in there, trying to get our feels out. So if you see something that you want, make sure you hit up MeanSanta, DM him, or get into the Starvault Discord and try to get your input in. Any suggestions? Just because you suggest doesn't mean it's going to happen, but he's always open to see what everybody wants to see and hear. And yeah, congratulations to all the teams that came out and took time out away from their IRL. Do you like the music? I created the music. I know. We have 3 musics just for Starvault. I'm glad you like it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on through. Thank you for entertaining me and Power and watching the stream. Thank you for supporting
so
Starvault.
great.
Thank you for supporting the Sponsors Day of Games. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you keep an eye out for Starvault on Steam when that comes. They're currently working on that. Let's get a round of applause for the teams that all participated, all 12 teams. You can see their logos up on the screen. Thank you again, like I said, to Thea. Thank you to MeanSanta. I know it's a lot of work hosting these tournaments. And thank you to all the streamers that worked with us, by Septimus, Zergan, Red Room Shooting Club, and Triple X. Thank you so much. They were all great. All worked together to put together a great stream.
Thank you for Z. He's done a great job in putting everybody together. He has actually been coordinating with all the streamers. So kudos to you. And I will toot my horn on my music. I loved my music. I had fun making it.
So we hope to be back in for one of the next tournaments where we can do it all again for you. So thank you so much, and we're going to go ahead and head out. I'm ziFenris, shining out.
And I'm F18_Power. Thank you.